You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to dive right into the tier list septic tank, and I'm going to rank as many Habs prospects as I possibly can. So first, let's take a look at the tiers here. At the very top will be the players that I consider elite. I'm talking first line forwards, number one defenseman, the Patrick Swayzes of the bunch. The next tier is reserved for some very good NHL players, top 6 forwards and top 4 defensemen. Next up, we got the players that are going to be NHL material. Fringe NHLers is next. And the good luck bud tier, which means I personally don't think they're going to make it to the NHL, but who really knows? Go ahead and prove me wrong. Now, anybody that's played more than 5 NHL games will not be included on this tier list. That's why you're not going to see Juraj Slafkovsky, you're not going to see Will Ferrell's kid, but we do have a pretty big list, so here we go. First up, we got dude, where's Mijer? And where is Mijer? You know something? This guy was picked late in the first round in 2022, and sometimes it feels like we all forget about it, don't we? Mijer? No, not ringing a bell. He's kind of like the middle child between Slafkovsky and Owen Bick. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put him in the NHL material tier. I don't think he's going to melt your underwear statistically, but maybe one day he becomes a serviceable bottom 6 forward, and I'd be happy with that. Next up, we got Jaden Struble, and I'm going to put him in the Fringe NHLer category. You want to know why? Because I need to see more of Jaden Struble. He only played 9 games in Laval last season when he got signed. He did manage to put up 1 assist and play some pretty sound defense, but in all honesty, I feel like if he does become a regular in the NHL, it's probably going to be with a different team, okay? There's just way too much competition for Struble, and maybe he surprises me. Who knows? Oh, look. Feast your eyes on this. Next up, we got Frodo himself, Lane, the Magic Man Hutson, and he's going to be a top 4 defenseman in my eyes all day long. Actually, you know what? Dare I slide him up into the elite category? Oh my god, what am I doing? I am, because I feel like out of every prospect on this list, Hutson's ceiling is the highest. That's just my opinion, and if he hits his ceiling, obviously not with his head, can't see that happening, but he's going to be elite. Next up, we got Riley Kidney. Now look, I'm aware that a lot of people are pretty high on him. Some people fully believe that he's going to be NHL material, and it's fine. But right here, I'm about to drop this guy on his head in the Fringe NHLer tier. And again, don't cry over this, alright? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I do like Kidney. I like him more than my own liver. But I personally just need to see more, okay? That's it. Florian Xhekaj is next. Wow. And this one's gonna hurt because I'm really happy that the Habs drafted him. He's a sandpaper guy, my kind of hockey player for sure. And I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to put him in the good luck bud tier. But Florian, please, if you're watching this, you are elite in my heart. Okay, now go ahead and prove me wrong, because I'd love to see this guy suit up for the Habs one day. What a beauty. Moving on now, we got Adam Engstrom, my man, and this guy, I kind of want to put him in the top 4 defenseman category. Maybe I will. Nah, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. He's a really good prospect. Yeah, let's go with the very good tier. The Heinmeister is next. Emil Heineman, I'm going to put him in the NHL material tier all day long. Look who's up next. It's Joshua Wawa. Oh, what are we going to do with him? I'm going to put Wawa in the NHL material tier as well. Okay, there's a part of me that does want to put him in the very good top 6 tier, but let's wait and see what he does in Laval first. Or at least, let's wait and see what he does at training camp. Holy smokes, who's this Pokemon? It's Oliver Kapanen, and I know a lot of people that are really high on this guy as well, but I'm going to go ahead and put him in the Fringe NHLer tier for now. Mostly because I haven't seen him play a whole lot, okay? Vincent's Rohrer is next. Should I put him in the Fringe NHLer? Nah, that's probably being a little bit too generous. Maybe not, but I'm going to put him in the good luck bud tier. Sorry, bud. Look who's coming up next. It's Xavier Simoneau. This guy's like a dog on a bone down in Laval. I really like his game. He's a feisty little bastard. But again, for now, I'm just going to slide him into the good luck bud tier until I see some more from him. William Trudeau is next, and my god, what a pleasant surprise he was last season in Laval. He's definitely earned his spot in the NHL material category. You gotta love him. He was actually drafted in round 4 by the Canadiens back in 2021, and I gotta say, again, man, I'm a big fan of this kid. Now, Owen Bick is next. I'm pretty sure you guys all know how I feel about Bick. Gee whiz. He's NHL material, and it's easy. Then we got Jan Mysak, and I mean, his name might be elite, but he's a good luck bud kind of guy for sure. Here we go, Logan Mailloux, who just so happens to be one of my favorite prospects in the system right now. Gary, hurry up. Mailloux is definitely going in the very good tier. Can you imagine how good he's going to be? We're talking about a guy that missed out on 2 important years of his development pretty much, and I mean, he showed up last season in London looking like an absolute beast. Next on the list, we got Jared Davidson. I'm going to put him in the Fringe NHLer category because last season he did look pretty good. Moving on now, we got our boy Popcorn, David Reinbacher, and this one could be somewhat controversial. You see, I'm going to put him alongside Mailloux in the very good top 4 defenseman tier, but you're going to notice that I do have Lane Hutson ranked 1 step ahead of him. In fact, Hutson right now is the only guy that's sitting in the front row here. And again, maybe it is a bit of a stretch, but for me, it's because of his ceiling, okay? Maybe Hutson flops, I don't know. And maybe Reinbacher is indeed the man that becomes elite. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Last but not least, we got Luke Tuck. How much wood could Tuck chuck if Tuck chuck could chuck wood? I don't even know why I just said that. But I'm going to put him in the good luck bud tier. And that right there is how my rankings are shaping up heading into this season. Now, you might have noticed that I decided to leave the goaltenders out of this list. I mean, goaltenders are a little more whack. They kind of need a list of their own, in my opinion. And before you go, I'm going to take the time to promote our Discord server. I'm going to pin the link to this bad boy in the comment section. The boys are currently trying to organize a fantasy league before the NHL's regular season starts. And you know how it is, they're usually pretty fun. So, if you're interested in something like that, make sure you join the Discord and let the boys know that you want to play. And also, a bit of minor news, but I'm also planning on moving the merch store. I haven't done it just yet, but this is something that you're going to notice in the next few weeks. I'm going to try and join up with a company that, you know, has the option to list their merch right under the YouTube video. That way you guys will actually get to browse through the gear as you're watching the video. And I mean, if you got stuff ordered right now, don't worry. The Streamlabs store is still going to be open for business until the new one is up and running. I think it's awesome seeing you guys wearing some Hockey Junkie bling. What a beauty. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't forget to just slap chop the like button before you leave here. And hey, see you next time.